Hello everybody and welcome to episode 10 of God of War Ragnarok. We are right where we were standing at the end of the last episode with Freyr, and if I remember correctly, just an absolute load of... Okay, I thought I got that. Apparently it didn't save the fact that we had gotten these health gems, so I'm going to run around and grab these. But there were a lot of side quests to take a look at here in the River Delta, and we did the main one, the big story one with Freyr. However... wrong button. There's like so many beaches. So let's take a look at our... You know what? So this whole area here, Vanir Shrine, Goddess Falls, this is all the stuff that we were at last episode. And I believe that we did everything at Cliffside Ruins, though we might circle back. Let's see if there's anything down here. Yeah, like Mysterious Orb. Mysterious Orb is something that we wanted to do for the blacksmith, and Conscience for the Dead is probably the ghost. So let's see. I mean, honestly, we're going to do both, so let's just pick one. The Seor Fanatics. The Vanir turn to Seor magic, I don't know how to pronounce that, by the way, to use against the Einherjar. Their corruption must be put to rest. All right. Can we do that? That's a track. Okay. Oh, and it is, like, right across the way. Okay, hold on. This isn't the boat ride I was expecting. Hello to Solid Chrome Hickey. Okay, this is not going well so far. Oh my god! Oh, I couldn't possibly have chosen a worse time to try to heal. Oh boy. This is gonna be an interesting way to open the episode. Okay. Oh, just trying to keep track of two different guys lobbing in projectiles from 45 degrees apart. Don't worry about it. Can I... Okay, as long as he's dead. Am I really not? So apparently I don't have quite enough rage to heal. Otherwise I would be doing that right now. Well, I'm not... Again, I'm going to stay out of that until he makes himself apparent. No!
Switching arrow!
Okay. I thought maybe we could do some fire stuff, but...
Get back!
Oh, get his ass!
Kratos, I see something.
So much for that boat.
It's just a very, very low energy, nonchalant response to all of that. What do you see, Freya?
You know, an arrogant man once told me you can't change the past, only how it shapes you. I think he might be right. It's been a while since I've had a confidant. Would the god of few words lend me his ear now and again?
As long as I am needed.
Okay, not gonna lie, I honestly thought that that might be the first 50 minutes of this episode.
Those scrawlings must be Sather nearby.
What, really? Hold on a second. We can smash that. Yeah, there we go.
Lunda's ore.
Be cautious. We know not what it does.
You really think she'd send us to get the bloody thing if it was going to kill us? Let's just take it back to her.
Okay, this is something new. Fairly intuitive what it does. But we have more, so if we need to blow something else up.
Interesting.
That was it, by the way. That's the thing that the blacksmith asked us to go get. Wait. Okay, so I'm just now seeing that there's a chime right there, but I was actually aiming obviously at the red stuff. Which doesn't that require her to do a yeah, it requires her to do a thing arrow. Okay, so now we can see there's a thing right there, and a thing right there, and a thing right there. So I think that what we're meant to do is we have to have a smolder in our hand, and then we fire an arrow that hits both of those and one of those, I guess. Let's see what we can do, and we're going to need to have a smolder first. Okay, so let's see if we can get one arrow here that covers both of those. No. I would like to be the world's greatest master at these rune arrow challenges, but How are those not intersecting? Now they are.
That's it.
Okay. It's like the rune arrow puzzles there with the arrows. They absolutely make sense, and it still feels like there's just this one key underlying element of the logic that has escaped me. And when I do it, it almost feels like it's by accident. I want to get better at it. 2 of 3 horns of bloodmead. 1 more, and I think that we got more rage. Wait, what's triple wits? Nornir chest open. 10 of 15. I don't think that we need any more smolder, but if these have hack silver in them, I'm gonna... And now we feel like we've done everything here. Let's check our map. Okay, but one of these was map? There we go. Okay, so let's do this one. Can I just mark it from here? Oh no, that's... Now it is tracked. Yeah, so I guess I found the orb by accident, because we were going to go do the dead one. Or maybe it rolled over to here automatically, I don't remember.
More Sather markings. Goonhild's companions can't be that far ahead. Look what they've done to this place.
So I would like to turn off the poison. I feel like we can't do it with those bars in the way. Do you suppose that we do it by doing like a runic arrow and then throwing the axe at it?
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Yes, okay. It's only off for a minute, so we want to get this and then get out.
That's all Lunda's armor taken care of, as well as her odd little sphere. Should we return them to her?
Really? We got all the armor pieces. Without giving anything away, there was a find various pieces of a thing quest in Baldur's Gate 3, and I don't think I got half of them. And I just sort of came into this part of it being like, well, yeah, blacksmith lady, I will get you your broken armor if I find it, but I wasn't really helpful about it. Whoops. Oh, so can we use her beam? Okay, no, there's that one down there, but are there any others, like on this surface here? I just don't want to get got from behind. Oh, no!
What's that?
The climbable wall, or this flower that every single time I see it... Like, if it turns out there's a way to open that up and get the glimmer that's inside of it, I'm gonna feel so dumb, because we've seen so many of those.
Anything interesting, brother?
I fear devotion is waning among the others. If we are to drive the Aesir from Vanaheim, there are things we must do without hesitation. Sacrifices must be made, and if I am the only practitioner with enough courage to make them, then so be it. In life do I scream, in death do I sing, in blood do I trust, I'm the vengeance of these lands. Oh, so I guess we could have thrown the axe in there from here. I'm glad that the runic arrows are starting to work kind of the way that
Over
makes
there.
sense.
Those are the lost Sather spirits, friends of Gunhild.
They don't look very friendly anymore, do they?
Let us put them to rest.
Oh no, that's gonna pop, is it?
It's unstable! Get back!
So, is it this thing that's like making me poisoned? Really feels like it. Oh, Christ. Okay, can we find where that's coming from? Maybe.
The family crest of Kvasir the Wise.
A little hustle.
More like Kvasir the Inebriated than true.
Okay, just need a little space to look and think here for a moment. Okay, I'm just looking at where the tentacle goes, and it goes further down the cave, so we're gonna probably just try to get past this.
Behind you! Incoming!
Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have the axe. I apparently didn't bring that with me.
It's unstable! Get back!
Really looking forward to burning this thing. Okay, but let's see where the tentacle goes, because it might not... And I get that they're roots or whatever. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. That's not the right thing. Hold on. There we go. Boy, that fight would have been a lot faster if I'd seen that was there. Okay, that could be a thing. Maynor is indicating that there is a way to open that, and although I'm broadly a fan of doing things myself, when I've failed to understand things that the game has taught, I very much appreciate having chat available to say, hey, this is something that you might have misunderstood. Not really about... Oh, wait, this is gonna poison me! No! So what happened there is I did the R3 to do the execution, and it just didn't occur to me that he was going to recall the axe to do it. Okay. What I was saying was the... What the hell was I saying? Oh, that it's not about being handed the answer, but more about correcting a misunderstanding. Having spent a significant chunk of... Oh. Assassin's Creed Valhalla misunderstanding one of the core gameplay mechanics, specifically around opening explodey doors. That was a lot of frustration that never needed to be there.
We should get moving.
Well, thank you for the hint, Freya. Freya wasn't a big fan of getting moving back when we were doing her thing. So is this or is this not poisonous? Oh, it is super poisonous, but apparently only if it takes damage. Oh, but don't walk in that, I bet. Okay, this time we know where the bulb is. It's just a matter of... getting to it. Oh, boo! Okay, this time we burn it for sure. Okay, just wanted to make sure we didn't take any darts to the back. Alright. This time, do not do the execution. Well, that's not... Oh, sure, Freya. Go on. Get him. There we go. But not into the poison, please.
It's unstable! Get back!
As she just eats that explosion with her whole mouth. Okay, so this is what we were saying. Maynor has indicated that there might be a way to interact with this. And with the purple, maybe it's... Okay. Oh, it spit something up here. Well, look at that. Maynor, thank you very much. Because I've been talking about, man, those plants look like they're a thing. But I would throw the axe at it and nothing would happen. 5 seconds, because there's one right back here. And the further we go down this tunnel, the less likely it feels like we're going to be coming back this way. So we might as well grab the other one that we saw now. We cleared out all the enemies. I will not successfully now go back all the way through the River Delta to catch every single one that I've overlooked. But this one, which I think is right down there, should be an easy pull. Yep. I think what happened is the last time that I saw one of these, it wasn't... I didn't have runic arrows yet, so... Yeah, look at that. I mean, these are not the most advanced of crafting items, but we could always sell them for hack silver if we needed it, or maybe upgrade some of our other stuff so we have a greater variety of things. Okay, I think we've been back here. Like, there was the little tchotchke that we could get. We already got. And is this this is just a look at the river. All right. And now we've done this. Pull out blades just in case we need them here. Also, if you have blades equipped and you go to do the execution, it would be a blade equipped, not a...
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yank your axe out. Oh, this is the other side of that drawbridge. The one that I thought... well, we should actually see what's on the other side, but there was only one that I remember.
Above you, Kratos!
Okay, I always wondered if the smoke would still cause damage if I blocked it. That's why I was always so focused on not getting hit by it at all.
Above you! Watch out! Anything interesting, brother?
To the Vanir of Vanaheim, my sister has abandoned us. Odin has turned our realm into a prison, and Freyr has fled with the key. There's only one path forward, and it will not be a pleasant one. We will take up arms. We will show the Aesir whose realm this is. We will go to war. Signed, Freyr. This is mostly a rhetorical question. Have we seen signs of that war happening? Because light elves v dark elves, I saw a whole bunch of that. The giants basically went into hiding. I just don't remember in the first game seeing a whole bunch of signs of Freyr and his band of 4 people doing anything of meaning, but it has been a few years. Like, I'm not being funny. I may have forgotten where that all went. Okay, nothing over there. Oh. Sorry, Crow. It's a game mechanic, not anti-bird lust. Oh, yes.
We'll have to find a way through this debris.
So, but we have a way through the debris. There's like a fire jug beneath here. I feel like we can't see it, but we know that it's there. Right. How do we get that? Runic arrows, because now we know how those work, I think. Except, well, let's try it. I feel like we really want to do this with fire, but... Right. So how would we... Oh, we would set... I think I know. Those markings on the wall. Okay, hold on. Kind of pointing the way. No, I think I was too slow, but the idea is sound. Hopefully this is good enough.
Looks like that worked.
Lingering area of effect attack that creates a small hazard, inflicting frost damage to all enemies inside. Well, I really do like the frost and burn damage, even though I'm...
I would have beaten you.
What?
Earlier. If Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go again. Find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
I usually don't talk through cutscenes and stuff. I just wanted to note that I really like the exchange between Kratos and Freyr, where it's sort of like she asked him, like, why didn't you come for me? Why didn't you attack? And Kratos had a very Kratos answer where he said, I did not want to live having killed you, and I do not wish to die. And I just really like that response from him. It's like A plus Kratos of both sides I lose. I don't get the thing that I want, which is you alive and me also alive. So that's his explanation of why he never tried to kill her. And like that's as close as I think the Kratos comes to ever saying, I like you. I don't want you dead is the most affection that he is capable of expressing. And I just think that's wonderful.
That face. You got something for me, don't ya?
I knew he'd left something behind.
Lunda.
Right. Business time.
Here.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Elsa's been itching to get her ball back all dang winter. It's her favorite hole.
What?
Now, if you could find the rest of my armor set I left out there, I'll repair it for you. Free of charge, even. Oh, actually, any dwarf can. I just didn't think you'd get my orb for me if you knew that. Sorry.
Good thing you were so cautious, brother.
Quiet.
He's right, Mimir. Show respect. The squeaky toy could have been the death of us all.
And it nearly was.
Do not laugh.
It's hard not to, brother.
Try.
Okay.
Mimir, there is a burning cauldron right here if you get too lippy. He's chewing the ball. Or she, probably, based on... So let's go ahead and have a chat about this armor then.
Sure, I'm open.
Armor.
Need something special?
Well, A, I really like the look of it. B, it seems like it's a big step up in every way. I'm starting at 34, and then this is going to be to 36, 29 defense. I lose some runic, but apparently not all of it, and then we get a big luck increase. This is all good. Barehanded attacks, parrying, blocking have a high luck chance to deal bonus damage and poison enemies, lowering their power level. I like every part of this. We will craft it.
It fits.
Crafted long ago and fallen into disrepair, it is now returned to its former glory. And we're going to do the same thing with the wrist armor. Melee attacks against poison enemies do increase damage.
Damn! Am I good or what?
And waist. Similar. So again, I have to assume that, like, whether or not it's a set bonus, that the wrist and the waist do stack with one another.
You won't get so much as a paper cut in that.
All right. And I cannot upgrade. We don't have any Asgardian ingots, nor have we seen any in the game so far. I'm just also noting it's 10,000 hack silver to increase this, so we could do 2 parts if we had the ingots. It's another sign, maybe start saving some hack silver. Oh, and yes, can we please upgrade this? No. Okay, so I think maybe I did look at this. We need a Jewel of Yggdrasil. We don't have that, so we can't upgrade our amulet. We can swap out the things that we have, but we can't do more.
Ready when you are.
We're going to sell all our artifacts.
Family crests? I'll take them.
So if we wanted to do this... Right, the set bonus. I feel like I couldn't possibly... There's probably like a specific fight where you're going to care about resistance to blind and daze, but that doesn't really come up that often. This, on the other hand, has that perk requirement, the diamond. I don't think I have any other diamonds, so we're going to hold off on this for now. And, sorry, I may not be done with upgrades. Can't do anything here. We could upgrade this, and is what I have currently. Yes, let's do this. So this is going to increase our strength and vitality. Spitting Chaos and Evasive Embers evade skills do increase damage and burn. We will do that. Sorry, and I don't have anything else equipped on this, right. All right, and then our shield is upgradable. Let's do it.
I'll put some hurt on them.
And here's our Rond, which we can't upgrade, but we just need some more honed metal.
Come back if you need more crap.
I might need some more crap, because I didn't look at her sword.
And now for the goddess.
Okay, we need Folkvanger's whetstone, and I don't have that yet.
You know what you want? You make up your mind.
Okay. We're not done here because we still have... From the mining rigs, you know what? Let's come back to that later. Is there anything else in this specific area? We've got all of these tasks. Yeah, well, we didn't do the ghost yet, did we? This is not the right thing. Favors is what we want. Close the Draugr holes. Find the Muspelheim piece. This is what we want to do. Track. Like this new armor.
I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's,
Wisdom, magic, ability to tolerate you for long periods of time.
I was going to say brutality.
That works.
Is it done? Are they dead?
It is done.
Your friends are at peace.
Good.
And I'm sorry. Had I been here, I would have prevented this.
Do you think us lost babes, incapable of making our own choices?
No, but
We made a mistake, but it was ours to make, not yours to prevent, even if you had been here.
Yes, you're right. Goodbye, Gunhild.
Goodbye, my goddess.
I thought that there was one
Kratos.
more ghost.
Thank you for taking the time to help my people.
I helped no one. They were already dead.
Oh, but you did. You put their spirits at ease, and that has eased my spirit as well. I feel lifted.
Enjoy it. It will not last.
You're right. There are most certainly other corrupted sisters out in the realms.
You always know how to end on a cheery note, brother.
Oh, Kratos is a lot of fun. So, can I just every once in a while... Oh, we did get one! I was about to say, every once in a while, I think it's weird that we don't have a heavy runic attack, and now we do. So, this is the lingering area of effect. We will do it. Also, I don't know how to do the heavy one. And I can spend XP to upgrade it, but I think we're going to look at his skills instead. And do I have one for... I have the light runic attack. What about for the Blades of Chaos? No. All right. Let's look at... What are you telling me? Right, so here's the ones that I've got. I've got this one here, which is... Increases the damage... Oh no, this is just a cooldown reduction. But if I had the perk with 3 of them, then I could get like some other thing. So I've got a cooldown bonus and a defense bonus. So that's fine. Is there anything else in here that I'd want to get? Defense, strength and defense. Oh, this one's nice. Defense and cooldown. I kind of like that one. Let's put that one in. Yeah, because it's more cooldown and some defense. What's the other one that I've got there? That's defense 10. Do we have anything better than defense 10? of all of my deaths from above attacks that I do like once per episode. 8 and 5, 10, 10. So 8 and 5, I'm not great at math, but I'm pretty sure that 8 plus 5 is better than 10. So overall, this feels like a better thing. So we're going to put on Svartalheim's safety. Right there. So overall, I think that I get a better benefit out of that. And then we've got, oops, Freya. And I think I'm actually pretty happy with where her upgrades are. Because we've upgraded these to tier 2. And then her armor. Well, she's been wearing this for a while. Do we want to like swap it out for something else? Let's go with these regal veneer garments. Like she's reclaimed her power from being married. And she's got lots of XP. So let's upgrade her. She's usually pretty easy. Summon vines that grab an enemy lying down and release some poison. Why not? I will purchase that. And then here, sonic explosions have an increased area of effect. And here we'll take much more aggressive on the battlefield, parrying and charging in at enemies more often. Well, that seems perfect. We want her to do that as much as possible. I've got 7,000 XP. Powerful finisher to the rampage. That is very expensive for the number of times it's ever going to be used. And then here is, while immolation is full, and that's never going to be used. I never fill immolation. You have to not get hit for a while, and I'm very poor at that. Let's look at our axe upgrades. This is, again, permafrost has to be full. L1 and R2 while barehanded to quickly recall the... Yes, let's get this one. I like this one. And then that's actually all the things that we can do here. So I think I want to spend XP upgrading one of his other things. Because, like, we could on these, but I really feel like they're going to go nowhere ever. 3,000, yeah. It's not that I'll never see that, but gosh, it's rare. Let's go do... What's the thing that he can upgrade with XP? That's Freya XP. We want to go to Kratos XP. Okay, we want to go here and here. Yeah, so I love this one. I really like this Winter's Bite, so I want to upgrade this one. And I can't, because No, we need 7,000. So can we upgrade this one? Yeah, let's spend some XP on this one. Okay, and I doubt that we can do anything with the Blades of Chaos one, but... Okay, maybe I should have done that one, but here we go. So we're done, right? Like, in this area. We wrapped up here a lot faster than I thought. I was saying at the beginning that I think that we're going to be here for the episode, but we did it. Find the piece, close the holes, kill the ravens. And we've done every other thing. All right, we're off. We're going to go back to the Elven Sanctum. Unless there's something on the map. Yeah, go to map. That I explicitly have not done. I'm so sorry. Where am I? Is this even the right realm? This has nothing to do with where I am. Hold on a second. Hold that thought. What's this? Well, that seems like something. It's marked with the side quest marker, I think. And then what's this up here? I don't know what that's telling me. Maybe I do want to go there. Yeah, short of methodically checking each and every one of these, I'm going to call this area done. I don't know what we haven't done. And if I want to check each and every beach, I can do this on my own time.
Tell me of an adversary from your homeland. It will serve us well if I understand more of your battle tactics.
There was Medusa, queen of the Gorgons. Her gaze turned men to stone. A mirror would turn her own powers against her. Or you may remove her head, but that is the hard way.
Which did you choose?
The hard way.
Forget I asked.
Man, that... Look at this whole thing. There's got to be something that we can do here. There's like a glowy blue thing over there. Freya, can you do anything? Well, the trouble is I can't spear that from over here. Right, yeah. She's all about, oh, just throw your axe through that, but it's covered in brambles. Oh, I didn't see it.
Right side!
Down.
Man, he's good at standing just outside range. So, like, here, could we hypothetically shoot arrows in there? We can. All right, does that get us anything? Because I can't light it on fire from back... Oh, wait, what if you just use the torches? Hold on, that might work. The torches appear to be doing nothing.
Look, over there.
Over there. Just looking at some of these other chambers, like this one, I'm pretty sure that we unlocked this one, like there was something that we threw in to get that one. It's so odd that this last one seems impenetrable. There's that chain up there that we can see, and where does that go? That goes all the way over there. Wait, is this the counterweight that she kept talking about? I thought it was the thing over there. Oh, but it is. Yeah, you can see the chain actually goes down there.
Those vines have grown through the window. Maybe we could get closer from the other side.
From the other side.
Those vines. They're growing from that bridge.
I feel like I've been up there, but then again, I obviously haven't because I would have gotten that chest. So how would we get to that? Sorry, that's not what I want. And this is as far in as we zoom. So we'd go across to Pilgrim's Landing. That appears to maybe be the other side of that bridge. Either that or Boat Dock. I don't know what that glowy thing is up there. And there's stuff over here. I remember interacting with that pendulum.
Why do you yawn?
Force of habit, I suppose, since I don't sleep anymore. Although, it's far more confounding that I'm the tired one. I've seen you stay awake for days at a time without so much as a drooping eyelid. Not even a nap.
Gods do not nap.
Oh, tell that to Thor.
I feel like I didn't know that those dropped things, unless that was already there. Oh, here we go. Wow, that was actually really straightforward. Ow! Double ow! Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have touched that. Yeah, most of the guys that I'm fighting are like level 3. threat level 3, whatever you want to say. And these dudes are... We'll try it one more time, but I feel like I'm not meant to do this.
I felt that one, brother.
No. This is any incidental hit is instant death. There's going to be some masochist out there good enough at the game that they will be able to do this. I'm going to mark this on the I will see this later in the game. Tip my hat there. We will see you later. Okay, now let's see if we figured out how to do this. So that's what we can hit.
Great. Maybe you can break the chain from here as well, no?
Little backseaty there, Freya, but you raise a good point.
The gate's open. We can head back and get inside.
And it looks like they made it real easy here, too. Head on a swivel, yep.
Above you! Watch out!
Oh, you know what? It's another franchise I'd really like to revisit. So they have announced Darksiders 3. Sorry, it just took me a second to pull that name out. And sorry, Darksiders 4. I am so excited for that game. That is the game, it sounds like, that I would have wanted Darksiders 2 to be. Oh, look at this. We can upgrade our amulet. Piece of the Broken Amulet of Yggdrasil. Okay, that was very, very much worth the time it took to get in here, because now we can have an extra thing on there. Which, by the way, with 3 slots, that's the minimum that you need to get into a... Oh, hi. A set bonus. Get out!
Got him!
Ever since the first... So, for anybody that doesn't know, Darksiders is... What if the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse were comic book characters who had one job to do, kind of messed it up, and then they spent a decade and a half not making games about all 4 of the Horsemen being together. Now... Oh, look at this. So wait, what did we learn? That we want to do that, and then that. The first Darksiders was really, really fun.
The family crest of Henir. Poor man.
Interesting. We've been here before. The story of Henir is not a particularly happy one, I fear. You see, when relations between the Aesir and the Vanir were in a relatively healthy place, a cultural exchange was suggested. The Vanir would send one of their own to Asgard, and the Aesir would do the same for Vanaheim. The Vanir sent a kind young bladesmith named Sturla to live in Asgard. The Aesir sent Honir. A kind lad, innocent and sweet, but dumb as a pile of stones he was. After a few days, the realization that Honir required constant care in order to prevent him accidentally hurting himself, it became clear to the Vanir that Odin had only sent Honir over as a quick means of getting rid of him. Still, the Vanir did not mind. The different families all came together to care for him, even going so far as to craft him a family crest of his own. The give is wrong. But one day, one of the boy's caretakers accidentally mentioned Odin's clear disgust for the boy when they believed themselves out of earshot. All this time, Honir had believed Odin would one day come back for him, that he was merely on a pleasant vacation with the All-Father's magical friends. They found his body the next morning, yet another victim of Odin's cruelty. And we've done this, right? Like, let me look, but I feel like we've done everything here. So, yeah. The first Darksiders was great. Like I really, really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was basically... People talked about it like it was God of War. Like, I saw that comparison a lot. But, no, it's not. It never was. It was more like, what if Legend of Zelda had a greater emphasis on combat, not a whole emphasis on combat, not like combat was the main thing, but what if you had the puzzles of a Legend of Zelda game, but mixed up with a combat system that had more combos, more upgrades, more stuff to it, because Zelda games have never really been about the combat. Even Skyward Sword, that's not really what it is. There's combat in it, but it's mostly to break up the puzzles, and that's what Zelda is, and that's what makes Zelda, one of the many things I think that makes Zelda a really enjoyable franchise. So, which of these do we think we're headed towards? I've lost track on our map. North. Let's head the opposite way from this. Then, Darksiders 2 came out, and that's the one that I would sort of be the most interested to revisit, because Darksiders 2 is the one that I personally enjoyed the least. It was fine. It had some puzzles, it had combat, it also had a great emphasis on, like, getting gear and improving your gear, but it never really felt to me like I was getting more powerful or unlocking more of the game. And
in my travels, I heard of a great battle in your homeland at a place called the Gates of Fire.
The Hut Gates.
You were there?
No.
Was that regret in your voice?
I did regret not dying there for many years, but no longer.
We're apparently heading towards all of our markers, so this seems like the right way. And the thing about Darksiders 2 is that at the time I played it, I could not tell you what the story in that game was, beyond like some really broad strokes. It felt super vague. It was this like completely inexplicable side story, sort of next to what had happened in the first game. At the end of it, I wasn't sure what had been accomplished or why this story had been told. Didn't mean to leave that behind. Okay, so we can't do that. And I don't think this is going to matter, but we'll try. No. So this really feels like it's telling me, like, we can't go through the gate this way, and we have to come back around to it from the other side. Okay, well then let's just try to go do that, I guess. Is there a point to not being in the... Oh, right! Yeah, wind tunnels. We can't do this. Well, unless we can. Who knows what the game hasn't introduced.
We don't have the equipment.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you, Freya. Darksiders 2 was interesting because it did not feel like a cheap cash-in. It did not feel like it was half-finished. It had puzzles. It had a character. It had some great voice work for the character of Death. It had some very cool character designs, and I don't know, I just didn't have a good time with it. And that's fine. You hear me say this all the time. Not every game is for every person. And then Darksiders 3 came out like a long time after, and that game ruled. I feel like that game is overlooked. I don't know what
Once
people...
survived a giant's
Hold on.
corpse to stop a certain fight we won't talk about. Could you call on that power again?
Maybe. Do you have a massive giant's corpse for me to revive?
No?
Well, there you go.
Okay, this is mostly telling me to go into the gateway, apparently. Okay, we can do that. Darksiders 3 was awesome. Like, that was a really, really fun game. That's an example of a Souls-like, Souls-adjacent game, just like Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, that I just really adore those mechanics. And I thought that Fury was super cool. I like the story. I like the enemy designs. I like the combos, the different powers that you would upgrade. Darksiders 3 was a baller. I really enjoyed that. And then the only Darksiders game that I haven't played is the one that has, like, Strife, I think. Wait, so where do I want to go? Oh, yeah, we should turn in our eyes. The Raven Tree, because I think Mimir said that we did enough to get the next thing. We often get some dialogue on these, so nope.
Got some slag from the homeland, huh? Hand it over. I'll fix you up some.
Appreciate it.
What is this?
Ravens. The ones we've been destroying. Odin's little spies.
A lot more ravens on
Like
this.
the father of all, we swung from the tree. Wisdom gained father, servitude gained we.
Swung from the tree.
What do you suppose that means?
And here I thought you were good with riddles.
In life we hanged, in death we kneeled, until you freed us with your steel.
So destroying the ravens free their spirits somehow. Good to know.
Free.
Well, free of Odin's control anyway.
Yeah, see, technically we're doing a kindness by absolutely shattering those ravens. Nothing but feathers and wind. So yeah, I think it'd be really fun to revisit the Darksiders games ahead of the next one. So we do want to go to Alfheim. The Crucible. But that's locked. Okay, so let's go. And then what's this? The Eyes of Odin. Okay, I don't know. I feel like this is where we are. So let's go to Alfheim. And yeah, this seems like the closest one.
Are we off to find that elven sanctum then, or something else?
We certainly can. Though we do have something else that needs our attention. We found a Hofgufa out in the Barrens, milady. In terrible pain. We freed it, but there's another intern somewhere beneath the Forbidden Sands.
A Hofgufa? I haven't seen one since I was a child.
And what else? There's still that secret elven library in Alfheim.
Lead the way.
I would feel a little bit bad about releasing the jellyfish without Atreus present. It was kind of his thing. It was literally a father-son bonding experience. Oh, right. We should do our amulet.
How can I help?
And now we would need another jewel. So why don't we put something into our socket?
No need to think.
Right, the Bracers of Raven Tears increases the healing from Hellstone's Rage and Gear. I like it, but I think that our Lost Bracers are better. Plus, it looks really cool. All right. Do I have enough to do... Oh, I do. Look. Yeah, we have these. So if I put in all 3 of these, then we get a perk. Increases stun damage inflicted based on Kratos' defense. Well, I have a very high defense, so we're going to do this one. And then we've already got safety in, so we're going to do fortune. And now I get the stun bonus. Or sorry, the set bonus. Now, if we could get one more of these... Melee damage when he's above 75 health based on his defense. Could I get another up-down arrow thing from this fellow? Let's see what he has for sale.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Well, that's that, but it's under special items?
I'll disinfect my tools.
No, he only sells a diamond one right now. Hilt is for... Oh, well, I don't have that anyway. And then accessory...
Anything for Freya?
Oh, we could upgrade one of her things. What does she have equipped? This is sonic arrows. I like this one immediately. I like her sonic arrows. And then lethal detonation would be killed from runic arrows explode, dealing massive damage. The trouble is I don't often kill with runic arrows, so why don't we do the sonic one first? Okay.
Kratos?
I am glad that we stopped
Whatever
here.
you need, whenever you need it.
They might start talking again at any moment between here and there. There was a 4th Darksiders game. It's called like Darksiders Genesis,
Freyr,
I think.
I've always wondered, why was Freyr so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his first arrival. Very few know this, but Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfheim, back in the dawn of realm travel.
Oh, but before my time. Do tell.
We believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until one of them appeared in Vanaheim. Her name was Gerd, and she came offering to teach us the secrets of traveling between realms using Bifrost light. Freyr became immediately infatuated with her. He always yearned to wander, and along came someone who could truly show him how.
Wait. Let us look this way.
Much of the sand has been cleared away, but another storm rages beyond that pass, which must mean...
Another half-goofer.
I feel like we interrupted her story despite my best attempts not to.
Odd. It looks as though the Light Elves sealed off this section of the Barrens. Why?
Luckily for us, a very considerate goddess has enhanced our magic chisel, and we can unseal it.
My, that is lucky.
The Forbidden Sands lay beyond.
Contested territory, according to Bela, and another storm to endure.
I remember when Freyr and I traveled to this realm as children. The desert was healthy and full of life back then. I can't help but fear that era has ended for good in our efforts here at Plateau.
It's a fair concern. Healing this land will take more than a pair of singing half-goofer. But I have to believe, in the long run, we're doing right by Alfheim.
I thought there might be something cool there, or like something to smash or whatever. But so far this seems like a transition point between two different areas.
Well, best we start looking for a way underground.
Keep a lookout for a cave!
This isn't the sort of game with like a lot of
I see an entrance!
story decisions to be made. Okay, hold on. However, I do feel a little self-conscious about not having Atreus here for this.
Freyr will appreciate our work here in the desert. I wonder if he knows how poorly this realm has fared in his absence.
Aye. Hearing the Song of the Sands again is a rare privilege, even if it's only a solo act.
Or a duet, once this Hofgufa is free. This architecture. It is not of the Dark Elves.
An abandoned ancient settlement by the looks of it. Built long before the Lightwell's creation.
More hive matter as well.
I'd say we're on the right track then.
All right, well, let's choose the left path. Let's choose the right path. Oh, and there's going to be something up there soon. Boy, how many of those glitter flowers do you think we left behind in Vanaheim? Like, most of them. I spent that entire section not understanding what they were. But on the plus side, they seem to drop, you know, slag and honed metal and stuff that's not, like, ultra critical. Sorry, what are we looking at over here? Is this a thing? Well, that's a thing.
This kind of hive material is sensitive to sound. How odd.
Okay, well, we smashed what was on the other side of it, which we'll probably be happy about in a second. Was that? Yep, so this is
When
it.
I last came here with you and Atreus, I assumed the absence of Alfheim's light was an aberration. I didn't realize it was covered by hive.
Aye. And as far as the Dark Elves are concerned, it's that light column in the center of the temple that's the aberration. Just look at how old some of these surfaces are. Far older than the Lightwell, or even our trapped Hofgufa for that matter.
That's quite the empathetic perspective, Amir.
Well, dangle from a burly god's backside for a few winters, and you'll find yourself looking for all sorts of new perspectives.
Well, I want that, and I don't think we can get it from here. I think the game is just letting us know that it's there. Right? Like, there's no way down there from here, is there? Because, like, that super looks like a thing, but there's no branch here. Is that correct? Oh, there is! I was absolutely certain that was not going to get us this chest. Okay, no, that's just a corpse. For all the time that I can spend backtracking and looking around and not finding something, it definitely feels good when I, like, follow up on an unlikely hunch and, oh, it was the right thing to do.
More hive, but denser.
I'm trying to square. Oh, here she comes. Okay, so what if we have her do runic arrows, because they intensify things, and then we have her switch. Hold on.
Too thick for that. Maybe the Twilight Stone on the ground will help.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go.
So that's a case where I'm glad that because I had honestly forgotten about the reflective stone. I'm not sure that would have occurred to me.
Rich, left flank!
What? Wait, what's happening?
Behind you, Kratos!
Okay.
I felt that one, brother!
Right leg!
Brother, the wee bastard's about to explode!
Enemy Enemies on the left!
Oh, is this one of those cases where they keep coming until you destroy the hive?
It's down!
Watch out!
Okay. Yeah, no, that was a little surprising. We came down and there was no sound, no change in music, no other indications there was a problem. And Mimir was like, look out on your left! It's like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, Dune Awakening reminds me of what I've seen of it. It reminds me of watching people play WildStar back when that came out. I might be the last human left alive that remembers WildStar. That was another, like, big, much ballyhooed MMO that had a really cool art style and a combat system that was based on telegraphs, and it was just really colorful and looked really appealing. I was like, man, that looks like a lot of fun. But also, MMOs tend to be all-consuming. Oh, hold on, I'm not going to be able to talk while we do this. Okay, I'm not liking the positioning of guys on both sides. Where'd he go?
Up there! Ripcord coming this way!
Impressive!
Incoming! Back here!
I hear people being mad at me. Barfing all over the place. So, Kratos, relax. We did it.
On your right!
Oh, shit. Desperately trying to learn how to block that. Nope, 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 nope.
Enemy, left flank!
Oh, no, I wanted to throw the rock. I mean, I'll take this too, but... Oh, no. Okay, but this one's not level 5, so I feel like he can kill me the normal way. In the normal number of hits.
One left.
Light elves don't often travel underneath the barrens, do they?
Territory changes hands often in Alfheim, or so it appears.
Big Deer did mention that these ruins have historical significance for the Light Elves. I assume they're only here to keep intruders out.
Well, at least they tried.
I suspect the corpse below would disagree.
No sacrifice in vain. A corpse lay below this one. I wonder if the poor soul wrote it before expiring, or if it was written by the fiend who caused said expiration. Okay, I feel like there was other stuff to pick up as well. It was a fun combat, by the way. Actually, like, I mean, as I say that, but what's been the unfun combat? Like, what's my least favorite encounter so far? I don't think I have one. Even the one that I really struggled with for a while, the one against, like, all the light elves, that was just really fun because it was an opportunity to practice their specific enemy type. I didn't really need that, but... And just their style, their whole, like, double-bladed, like, sword dashes and stuff, just really fun. I'm gonna leave that just in case we take a chunk of damage on the other side of this. And yeah, no, that's it. That's it for this room. It's interesting to me that Kratos always has his companion go first, whether it's Freyr or Atreus. I feel like if something was gonna take a swipe at you on your way out of the crevasse, really rather take it on Kratos' chin. Okay, so we can't go up. And what did we learn about this? That we want to reflect it off of the stone, and there's no stone on this side. So I guess we're gonna go down some more. Huh, okay. Oh, there's gonna be some stone that we can throw on.
That dense hive is blocking the way.
Yeah, I've worked that out.
There must be a way past.
Good eye. Let's continue, shall we?
I bet we're going to get some more dialogue here in a second. Just to round out the Darksiders talk. Yeah, there was that fourth Darksiders game that they did not call Darksiders 4. It was like Darksiders Genesis, I think. I really think that's what it was called. And if I'm off, well, I mean, it's easy to look up what was the fourth Darksiders game. But it was sort of like a top-down thing. And it, like, to glance at it, you would think, oh, this is like some weird spin-off or something. Like, this isn't a real Darksiders game. Except I got a chance to see a bunch of it when Mr. Binky was streaming it, and that was a fully fledged Darksiders game, just told from like a different... I tried to dodge and I missed.
Above you! Incoming poison!
Oh, we're not done.
Hit the light orb!
Shit, that was a real waste. This is a barking dog, but we have to come back to it. Okay.
Right side, incoming!
Ow! Christ! She's not done, though. Okay, now she's done. Oh, but we're not done.
I hope freeing these Hofgufas will allow them to breed again. It was a dazzling display once. The skies of Alfheim filled with their song.
I imagine it's the lack of fresh light that's caused this pair to grow abnormally large. No use in having babies if there's nothing for them to feed on.
Trying to protect their children from a harsh world. I can relate.
And that is surely what she meant when she was like, throw the axe or hit the... No, it's not. Wait, what is that for then? Oh, just decorative. She shouted something about like, hit the light gem, and I thought, oh, right. Like, you can do mega damage to these guys by reflecting off of like one of these. Except I don't see where we would have done that was relevant to the fight. Yeah, that just reflects off there. There's got to be like a different vantage point where it's... You can do something there. Right. And now we can go up there. Hold on. I gotta say, if Freyr hadn't said, you know, hit the light gem or whatever it was that she said, I would not have gone looking for that. Okay, we killed the barking dog. Extremely quick burst of energy that it interrupts and knocks back all nearby enemies. Hey, when you're getting surrounded and just wailed on, that could be really useful. I've not been very good at killing the barking dogs. I feel like a lot of the time I don't even realize that they're present, followed by when they are present, I don't know how to get them. Just trying to work out what that angle's going to be like. And by that, I mean, I guess right now. Okay, so we can go down here then. Okay, I didn't think that we'd be able to get into position, and yet here it is. So we can go forward and not downward.
I wonder if these two comprehend the choice they face once free.
What choice do you speak of?
The life cycle of the Hakufa. In order to breed, they must pass on their light to their children.
And without light, they will die.
I suppose that's all any of us can hope for in the end. That our death has purpose. That we can live on through our children. Well, given another chance, I know what choice I would make.
Super not seeing it. We swung over here, and now we've got 3 over there. Oh, wait. Damn it. Okay, sorry.
Good. Almost there.
Looks like there's one more vine in the way. Ah, okay, I didn't see these before.
Well done. Time to set it loose.
Aye, back to the surface then.
Oh, I don't like these big puff clouds. Or whatever that was.
Right side!
I am taking so much damage from every possible source. No, I took every hit you could take there. Oh, gosh. Trying.
On your left!
Right side!
I feel like I've not fought this guy before. Seen guys similar, but not him. Don't knock backwards into that. Okay.
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
Okay, second time went better. Not a lot better, but we survived. Okay, that is not a membrane. We can go up there, but this is how we came down.
A pipe.
Used in many of Freyr's blessings, I imagine.
I feel like I've not yet been asked to use a whispering slab for anything. Massive fiery shockwave. Oh, this has... Oh, heavy runic attack. Let's put that on now. It's even kind of cheap to upgrade. But first of all, let's put it in. And then... Since we're in here, let's take a look at our skills. On a couple of occasions now, I have accidentally filled up the bar. Oh, no, I definitely want this. Oh, we can do the gold. So let's... Greatly increases immolation damage. That's the one that I like. $1,500. Yeah, that's cheap enough. We'll do it. So this is L1 and triangle. Enhances all blades of chaos melee attacks with burning explosions that build an additional rage for duration, while immolation is full. The trouble is while immolation is full. We'll try the same thing here. It's just going to be a matter of recognizing that that is ever true. And then Freya... Oh, she doesn't have any real points yet. She's got 1,100 points, but I think that's not enough to get anything right now. Was there any other reason that we were coming down here? We haven't been up here yet.
The fate of these creatures, it reminds me of a story.
Does it?
There once was a blacksmith whose king commanded him to construct a box that could contain all the evils of the world. But no metal could hold its power. So the blacksmith used the flame
Kratos, is this a story meant to ease my grief?
Perhaps it is just a story. A way to pass the time.
I appreciate the sentiment, but... well, your stories...
What about my stories?
I wouldn't exactly call them a comfort.
Fair. Mimir is the better storyteller.
Now, don't sell yourself short, brother. You've come a long way from the days of laconic fables.
It's okay. Finish your story, Kratos.
The blacksmith's daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died trying to protect her from those who would open it.
Well, at least it's a relatable story.
So that's what we're meant to open. There's 3 portions of crystal around. I'm not yet seeing how they interact with one another from any view, and we can't seem to get up there. Right, and we cannot throw while wall hanging. When you're wall hanging using the Chaos Blades, I think the specific thing that is surprising to me is that it just seems like such a natural design decision to say, oh, and we'll have some of the throw points be from the hang positions. It seems like such a natural extension of this as a gameplay mechanic that, like, nope, you can look at where to go. Maybe they had it at one point. They were like, didn't play test well. People got really confused. They didn't like it. I'm concerned that I did that too quickly, which is not a phrase that often comes up, but no, there's nothing over there. Just wanted to look around, make sure that there wasn't something new from that angle.
Enemy on the left! It appears we've overstayed our welcome in Alfheim.
Oh, sorry, Freya. Yikes.
Time to end this storm.
Whether it's the armor or the other updates, I feel like Kratos is... Ah, nuts! Wait, we didn't get that, whatever that is. Oh, no. I don't want to leave without that. The trouble is I don't know where it would be. Because this is out, right? Like, this is the end. Aw, crud. It doesn't look like we go up anywhere in here. No, this is straight down. And obviously we can't pull that down. That's not how that's ever worked. Ah, hold on. The most important thing, obviously. Okay, glad I saw that. Almost moseyed right on past. Yeah, the only note that I have about Darksiders and their vision of the four horsemen of the apocalypse is in the very first game when it was just war, and the other horsemen were kind of implied, but I don't remember it, not a lot of talk about it. You just naturally assume there'd be war, death, pestilence, and the fourth one. Sorry, pal. War, death, pestilence, and famine. There we go. And I was just like, man, it would be so awesome. Like, imagine a game where you played as the fourth horseman of pestilence. Like, what would those gameplay mechanics be like? Like, that just seemed like a super, like, cool idea. And then it turns out, oh no, in this particular mythology, it's war, death, strife, and fury. And I know that strife and fury are not synonyms for each other, but from a gameplay perspective, those sound like palette swaps. They just don't sound nearly as original or inventive or distinct as... Are these a thing, by the way? No, just a design. Now, that said, again, Darksiders 3, which was all about fury, was possibly my favorite in the series. Like, I really, really, really loved that one. So, I'm sorry, we should follow our map icon. They both said we want to go back up to the surface. So, I have one too many things on my map. That is the Forbidden Sands. Wait, this is also that's Song of the Sands, and this is the Elven Sanctum. I just want to untrack that briefly so that we have greater clarity on where I'm going. This feels like I'm leaving the zone entirely. This does not feel correct. Right, that's not what we're meant to do. Okay, so now that we know that this isn't right... Wait, what is this one? Replace in compass. Replace what in compass? I want to go do this. Track. And preferably no other thing. Also, I think, like, Strife's thing is, like, guns, where War has his sword, Death has his sickle, Fury has her, like, chain whip thing, which just stylistic. She had a lot of weapons in that, but that was, like, just a super fun weapon to have as, like, your primary. Kind of like the chain swords. Strife's thing was guns. I want to play Darksiders Genesis at some point.
If my stories are of no comfort, take solace in knowing you did what you thought was best for your son's safety. Even these creatures know. There is little choice for a parent. You are not alone.
I'm not, am I? And now neither are they.
Imagine if these things existed in the skies over the real world. Just
The Song of the Sands. Wow. Didn't know I could get misty. It's beautiful.
oh, if you say so. Oh, we're still watching. Okay.
Thank you, Kratos. This land sings once more. We've done good here.
No rush to leave yet, is there? Who knows what kind of adventures await us in a freshly lit barrens?
Wait, is that good? I feel like they died. Oh no, look, they had little children. Oh, that's much worse. Oh, if anybody wants to know why the ancient Norse people didn't invent aircraft, it's because those things were getting sucked into the engines all the time. We're gonna go away from the sky now. Hey, look, a crow.
Go!
15 of 48. It feels like a real long way to go.
Statue of my brother. How quaint.
That's odd. The runes are dark.
What purpose does all this serve, other than a testament to my brother's vanity?
Difficult to say without an inscription. But it looks like the elves built this place together, light and dark. Which means this would have been their first act of cooperation in generations. A far cry from lasting peace, but perhaps it served as a monument. One that symbolizes the potential for peace.
And something over here. Oh, is this one of the things? Do you pick these up and move them up? Oops. Oh, I guess I didn't need that. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, we can do this. So now I want to move this crystal, well, possibly up there. Am I ready to do that though? Because oh yeah, okay, we can just go here. Oh, no we can't. Can I? So we can't jump while carrying this. Alright. New mechanics we're learning. But, oh, if I wasn't carrying this, then I could throw my axe. So I think we have to put this back, come up here, throw the axe through that. Then we can do this. And what does... Oh, so this powers that bridge. But not this one over here. So wait, then what's up here? Nothing. Oh, okay, I see. We have to find a new place to put the crystal, then we can bounce off that crystal there and get that. The light crystal versus the dark crystal. So I think we've worked out our sequence of events.
This statue may have survived Freyr's absence, but a truce clearly did not. Monuments are useless to those who ignore their message.
He didn't create a truce through diplomacy alone. His godhood, his very presence is what healed this land and allowed peace to take root. But once he left, he had to have known what would happen.
Well, he had good reason to leave. Some jackass convinced his sister to marry a madman.
this has probably been covered extensively, but it was Mimir then who convinced her?
These crystals contain their own light.
You're right. Normally we'd have to provide our own. Perhaps slotting a crystal on the opposite side could shed some light on this mystery.
Ugh. You said monuments are useless. Why restore this one?
It was hidden for some time. Perhaps now it can serve as a reminder.
Aye. Nothing reminds people of their history like chiseled, well-lit marble.
So I feel like we have to put the crystal back for this shield to exist, but is it correct that we only have the one crystal? I feel like there's some element that I'm not seeing yet. I feel like we should have 2 crystals at a time. And maybe not. Maybe I'm making a bad assumption there. Ah. There's our other crystal. Now the matter is, how do we get to it? Now, oh, can you just put these down anywhere? Oh, I didn't need to schlep it all the way back before? Oops. Well, now we know that. I thought we had to put it back in the holder. Okay, so if we put a crystal here, now we have a bridge up to where the second holder is, and now we take this crystal out over here.
Looks like we can read the inscription now as well. In honor of the Enlightened One, may his gift of light shine eternal. Ah.
Oh, I wanted to hear him. In honor of the Enlightened One, may his gift shine eternal. May his light serve as a beacon of harmony. May peace endure among the elves as we forever bask in its radiant glow. Look, even if the peace didn't wind up lasting, at least they tried. Trying and failing on something like that is way better than just like, they'll never get along. Just go ahead and butcher each other.
Gift of light.
Light from the crystals. It is in the sand now.
Would you look at that? Freyr's gift endures after all. Or should I say, his presence?
You are not funny.
I don't know if we need to move around crystals to be able to leave this area. I kind of feel like we do.
Freyr was actually here. Peace was fragile. Surely a bit of extra light in the desert isn't enough to make it last.
Before I met Faye, I could not imagine a life of peace. After her death, in our travels to Jotunheim, I found peace on my own. It remains my responsibility to make it last.
Perhaps the elves will find peace again one day, even without Freyr's guidance.
His presence continues to guide them. whether they realize it or not.
Okay, let's take a quick look. I want to explore the rest of the desert, and part of that means I don't want to have the goal... Oops. This goal up. Whichever one is currently tracked. I do not know what the blue marker is on the compass at this stage. None of these have an untracked situation. Treasure maps, the path. This is the main story. I mean, sure, if I can find that. Oh, I have never looked at these. So that looks a lot like the River Delta. I don't think we'll be going back for that right now. If I do that, that might be an off-stream thing. Okay, well, we did this part at least. Alright, let's go sort of northeasty here. And what is this? The Elven Sanctum. Oh, I didn't realize that was so close. We will go do that also. Replace in compass. I do not know what that's talking about. Alright, let's go sort of northeast. Hey, if you're going to get me more amulet enchantments, then I will check every single one of these.
Statue in the desert. Odd.
Aye. Fair bet this is the sanctum Bigveer spoke of in Vanaheim.
Oh, hold on. Okay. We'll swing back to that one. Also, there's another...
There, getting back to your brother learning to realm travel. You said he fell in love with his teacher.
Yes, Gerd. Someone he could wander with as never before. So, wander they did, exploring the world tree from root to branch. But one day, it came time for Gerd to wander away. Freyr was heartbroken, and resolved himself to perform some great feat to win her back. He set his aim on the grandest of gestures. He intended to be the first to find the elusive source of Bifrost light. And he succeeded, although quite by accident. Freyr believed he navigated best while fortified by a potent blend of Vanir herbs. When he wandered, he wandered. And he managed to wander from the World Tree directly into the Lake of Souls. The elves have never seen anybody come out of the lake before, so it got some attention.
Oh, that is bloody hilarious.
I don't know whether he worked his charms at that point or they just assumed him to be a great deity. But of course, he hadn't made this journey in search of responsibility, so he didn't stick around long. Still, the legend of his manifestation was passed along through the ages. It even endured after the Great Division, remembered by light and dark elf alike. So when at last he returned, he was uniquely situated to gain the trust of both sides and help to create a truce.
Let this wait. Stay alert.
A flower.
Just very quickly, thank you to Maynard saying the blue marker is a gateway in Vanaheim. I wonder what it's... Is it just saying, like, this is where the closest gateway is? And then thank you to Vikings fan who was saying, I'm pretty sure that you can just go over them with the wolves, meaning the stone circles, and not get off. Thank you for that, because that's going to save some time. I just assumed you had to get off to, like, grab it with your hand.
A dawn bloom. You have an interest in botanicals now?
Look, I have an interest in anything that glows. If it's got like a narrow ray of light that sort of glitters straight up in the air, apparently it's my type of thing. So, just a lot of corpses. Just taking a quick note that this is the place where people go to party and just have an overall great time.
Another sleeping troll, courtesy of the dwarves.
Oh, but can I... If we went to Codex, and we went to Lore, and we went to Rune Reads, something about trolls or dwarves? No, see, here's the trouble. I don't know which one that was. Oh, right, the whole thing that made me come over here. I wasn't thinking there was anything up here beyond... Yeah, oh, look, there's a crow. And then we found some other stuff. So really, there's no fight up here. At least not so far. Alright, I mean, I'll certainly go. One crow and one readable seems like not a lot for this area. And I'm just worried that I'm missing something. But, I don't know, it seems pretty quiet on the whole. Okay. We'll head out. Maybe there's going to be a reason to come back here later. All of these corpses will come up and let us know what they think about us beating up all their wicker baskets. And then we got the flower. Boy, do I feel like we're not done here.
Perhaps we can bring these cute animals back to Vanaheim. Or Midgard, even. Becky and Svanna could use a company. We have kennels.
It would not go well for them. Once a predator becomes accustomed to a land, it is cruel to move them.
I suppose you're right. It just seems lonely out here.
It is peaceful. They have each other. It is enough.
So we can see one over there, see one right here, and not an awful lot of ways to get from one to the other without heading back out. And the concern for me there is... Hold on, is that not lightable? No, okay. Well, hopefully that doesn't go out. So if we can see the next one out there, that's the game communicating, hey, they're not all going to be gettable from in here. Probably not too far away. Oh, hello to Kaz! Oh, there's a third. Not a lot of ideas on how to get that one so far, but it probably has something to do with rune arrows, because most things do these days. Kaz, I hope that your Wednesday is going well. Mine went pretty well. I feel like in terms of life, I'm sort of like in the calm before the storm at work, but it's just gonna be what it is. And from here to there, we get to play some awesome games like this. But I hope that you had a great Wednesday. Oh, so Kaz, since you're here, what's to do with the giant jellyfish, like the enormous Hafgufa? You said that you were very familiar with the specifics of Norse mythology. Did that come up? The Hafgufa, the gigantic jellyfish that dance in the sky and make the stars come to life like this? I still feel bad that they got free and then immediately, like, I guess they died doing what they love, which is making infinity other jellyfish. Okay, that was over here, right? I think our sled friends will come. Kaz does not remember. It's been a while since she's read them. Also, Viking saying if you get all the ravens, it gives you pretty good healing armor build. I used one of the armor pieces for a while. I would like to get all the ravens and also am not going to. I will do my best to get every single raven I can find. This might be an upgrade. Yes, look, we got a health upgrade. There are not a lot of games with, like, semi-hidden collectibles that I've gotten all of them without a guide. One of my very, very few...
You know, Freyr loved to breed
hold on.
Gulan cubs in Vanaheim. I wonder if these two are the descendants of the Gulan he brought here long ago.
That explains how they got to the desert. Another gift for the Dark Elf.
Oh, hey, an Asgardian ingot. That's really good. I didn't know where to find those, and now we've got one. And I feel like I want everything over here.
Freyr, please, finish the story of your brother. He stumbled into Alfheim, became a legend, and returned ages later to bring peace.
That's correct. And both sides trusted him. The problem was, both sides trusted only him. So the peace could only last as long as he stayed around to keep it. And with the long war dragging on without an end in sight...
Nope.
I suppose making any kind of peace was an irresistible notion for him. Even if it meant having to rule.
Oh, I did not see this, believe it or not. Okay, do I... Oh, this is like a gravestone. Some sort of a marker. Look, if you broker peace between two people, and the very moment that you step away, they're unable to sustain it on their own, that really does feel like a them problem, because in all the time that there was a peace, they could probably see the other side. See, I know that they're elves, but like the humanity in each other. And if their takeaway from that is, oh shit, the person who brokered the peace is gone, let's have at it again. Huh. No. I thought it might, like, we might stand here and, like, reflect it down that line, but... Can I cancel this? No? And I'm going to assume that it doesn't start in the correct position. Wait, what was that now? Oh, I think it just bounced weird. Whoops. So we're not sure what to do with that rotator yet, and now we know why we want it. I'm so sorry. And I can or cannot... Yeah, this is not a great angle for that. Can we melt these vines? Doesn't seem that way. No. Well, but no, we can't do it with her arrows because I can't stab them. So... I wish I could see, like, what's wrong with it. Like, is it going behind or too high, or is this just not even a thing? I feel like it falls into the not even a thing category. So we get to rotate this one and no other. That is... Okay, that's just facing the wall, so it's safe to assume that that's nothing for us. This faces those, and again gets us nothing for the time being. And this is, I think it's starting position. Oh. Okay, whether or not it was a starting position, it was correct. It does not clarify what to do about that one. Oh, Dur. Okay, sorry. The answer is runic arrows. The answer is always runic arrows. Those are not close enough together. Darn it. Okay, hold on. I think we might have to restart because I wasn't positioning properly. So let's find a surface that I can hit. Okay. And now, I assume we reflect off of one, because why else would this rotate? So, maybe we throw from here? No, that's never going to reflect over from there. And that's always going to hit the wall. Maybe we don't go from one to the next. Except it really feels like you'd have to. Sorry, that was a lousy throw. Yeah, no, there's no way that this is ever going to go that way. So let's turn it back. Yeah, this is always gonna... I can't get over far enough to do that. And then that doesn't feel correct. This is against the wall, and this is facing this way. So it's really got to be one of these two positions for this one. Now, for this one over here... I feel like this gets us like a fat load of nothing. That's basically just facing the wall. That's facing away altogether. This is facing the wrong direction. And that brings us back to this. What I'm thinking is that like you bing from there to bing to there, and then it will go that way. But it absolutely does not feel like that's what this is gonna do. This is why I don't play billiards, kids, because I don't understand geometry. Okay, so we keep trying the same things and they're not yielding a result. What do we... Oh, I have it backwards. It was from there to there. Got it. Really got locked in on the wrong solution. Candles fortune fire so hot that once cooled, they can never be melted again. I do not know if we can swap out our pieces when we're not at the thing. We can. So this is strength and vitality. This would be more strength, more defense, and somewhat, actually significantly less amount of vitality. Almost by half. More strength and more defense. Do extra damage and stun. Well, I use the Hyperion grapple and pull all the time. Spinning cast and evasive embers. Oh, I kind of like these though. So that's 29 and 9. This is 15 and 17. I don't know. I kind of like the ones that I've got. That might round this area out. I don't see anything else to interact with. We've got a nice little river. We open the chest. We open the other chest. We've cleared this. I think that we are done.
I wonder, How'd these two pups end up yoked to the sled?
Ever try flying in a sandstorm? I imagine Freyr showed the Dark Elves that Gulon could be trained to pull a plow. They must have found new uses for them once the sandstorm arrived. I imagine they're now bred to aid in traveling the surface.
I want to know who feeds them and gives them water. I mean, maybe they don't need... Okay, so we've been there. Nope, sorry. Maybe they don't need water. I mean, they're magical beasts. Maybe they just subsist off of, like, sun energy or something. This definitely seems like a thing.
Lidor, throw your weapon at it!
Wow!
Behind you!
Oh! When we came up here, I just want to note, as soon as I saw them, I promise, as soon as I saw them, I hit block, and Kratos still didn't get his shield up.
Switching!
Quick ball of light coming your way!
I would love to. I need a little space.
Behind you, brother!
Damn it. No, what is this? Fuck. Oh, thank you. I promise, no light orb, not the man. No. Okay. Sometimes he does a speed throw at like the target that I'm not necessarily thinking of, and that's me hitting it a little bit too fast. Okay, different way up to the same place. That's cool. I see the pass through. I'm just looking for any other thing. And she was interested in this, but well, let's try it.
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
So, those spots on his legs, I feel like we can do something with runic arrows on that, but still a little new to that. Oh, balls. No, I was so slow. I was so slow to do that. Okay, maybe before we open up the death door, we can take a look through here. Because maybe there'll be something that gives me some more rage or an anti-gravel belly beam.
A token.
A badge of honor. The elves made a few of these. They'd hang them up outside their dwellings. Show their support for my brother.
All right, last time we opened up one of these, it was full of one-hit kill enemies. Let's just see. Well, I didn't die, but this is a level 6 dude. No! No, okay, so let's assume the level 6 guys are not for me. We will again mark this as a let's check this when Kratos has leveled up a little bit more. Okay, did we get the thing? We did, alright. Excuse me, Freya.
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
Here it comes! Out of the way!
Damn it. I think the whirlwind is just going to be too slow against this guy. I can't cancel out of it when he decides to beat me. Christ, wow.
What gives a shit? I'm
Okay.
not gonna use it.
Didn't know that he had a spread shot.
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
Okay, that again, new attack.
Out of the way! Here it comes! Okay, I don't know why I didn't dodge under that.
I feel like I did that successfully before. Maybe it's better to block that with the shield. This seems worse.
It's about to charge!
Crap. I thought I had more space.
Get ready!
Oh, he did a double stomp. I am tempted to resurrect, but I feel like we can still learn this better. So this guy has a pretty wide, like, invulnerability window when he comes out. I've noticed that attacks,
And it's not happy.
as he comes out, just do no damage. That's why you see me sort of, like, backing off here a little bit. No, I'd rather block too early than too late on that, but I'm blocking way too early on.
It's charging!
I dodge instead of blocking. I mean, clearly, but...
What good's a shield if you're not gonna use it?
No! I thought I died. Really tempting to use the Resurrection Stone. If we can do one more really good run. I feel like we're so close, but I also feel like it's like at that point where it's like, okay,
And it's not happy.
come back to this tomorrow, do better. Really?
Get back! the scales!
Wow! Nope!
Watch out for the scales!
I am so good at using that heal right when I'm going to take the same amount of damage. Oh, I didn't expect that. Okay, I think it's Resurrection Stone time. Hopefully we can do it.
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
Hit, man! Keep hitting! What have we given up on this?
What was a drake doing back there?
Your guess is as good as mine. Imprisoning a drake. Can't decide whether to be impressed or horrified.
Either way, it is over now.
It sure is. Okay, so we had to use our second Resurrection Stone. I want to note, that's not like a matter of pride. It truly isn't. I feel like that mechanic is there to be used. I tend not to use the Resurrection Stones simply because I want to learn the fight. And the more fighting that you're doing against all the different enemy types, I don't want to become dependent on the Resurrection Stones, but I definitely appreciate having them when I need them, which is what we did here. So with that, this is where we were saying that there's going to be a soft stop for today. Why don't we go any other place just to be really sure that it saves the fact that we have beaten this fight? We'll come on down here and just ride a little bit on our wolf friends. I was hoping for like a big kill animation on that guy. And it's possible that I just missed it, like I missed my opportunity, I didn't do enough stun or whatever. But no, that was a very, very fun fight. And if not for sort of being a little bit limited on time, I might have given it a few more tries. Okay, we are into, oh, this is a completely new area.
Jewelry.
Oh? Put it on one of my horns. Let's see if I can pull it off.
No.
Okay, if this is a thing, like a door that it can open, we will have to open it next time. Freya? Okay, and it is. So let's find out what's behind the mystery door in our next episode. We're going to go ahead and put a save up. We'll put it right, yes, right here. And we'll call it there. You guys, this was, as always, just a super fun episode. Thank you guys so much for hanging out for, I think this was episode 10 of God of War Ragnarok. And we'll see you guys again in the next one.